What's up guys, it's Mac and welcome to MKBCULT channel, and today we're going to check out the ASUS RT-N14UHP Router. ASUS claims that this is a high power N300 router wherein there's a 3-in-1 features for a Wi-Fi router, for an access point, or a repeater. More into that later, but for now, let's unbox it. First, let's check out the physical design. On the top, it has this crisscross kind of style with the flat brush metal like on the other side. This is where you also see the LED lights for the power, internet signal, and LAN port signals. On the left and right sides are vent holes for heat dissipation. On the rear, we have 3 antenna mounts, reset, power button, AC, USB for cloud or printer, WPS button, Ethernet, and 4 LAN ports. Below are more vent holes for heat dissipation, and of course a wall mount solution. Overall, it's a very slick design made out of sturdy plastic. Not that I expect much from its price range. Now let's set the antennas real quick so I can show you how it looks like. These antennas are quite long and heavy. When you put it all together, it becomes much heavier than the router itself. If you plan to let it sit in a way, a little wobble on the table or wherever you let it sit, it could easily change its position. So bear in mind where you place your router. As for me, I'll be wall mounting it, and I think it's the best solution in my case. I will only be showing you a quick overview of the necessary things about the router's interface because we don't want to make this video too long. But if you want me to go details in that interface, let me know in the comment section below. We'll make a separate video for that reason. Well, with that said, let's start the quick internet setup. So when everything is set up and plugged in correctly, your router will just check your internet connection. You will go into the internet setup, and of course you will just put in the network SSID and your network key. All you have to do is just apply that. It's a very straightforward kind of instruction, so we're gonna skip that for now. Now when you're done with the quick internet setup, you'll be greeted in this interface. So I'll just give you an overview. So these are the features available, and of course your operating mode is wireless router. I told you before that we have 3 modes, and I explain more of those later on. The firmware version and your SSID. Of course, this defines that your firmware is not updated, so later on I'll be updating that after I make this video. And another thing is this one, your guest network. So if you enable one of this guest network, this will turn into green. And of course your internet status, your cloud, and right now as you can see I have not set up a cloud, and also if ever you're going to use the USB on the router as a printer, this interface will automatically detect it. The interface itself is very straightforward, so all you have to do is just click whatever you need to know and go on to that. But let me show you one thing, the things that I like the most. Of course, the network map. You'll be able to know whose clients are in your wireless or in your wired. So at the moment, I'm the only one wired, and everyone else in the house is using their own Wi-Fi stuff going on there. So you'll be able to know who are they, and you can actually rename those if you would like, but it's up to you. So it's up entirely to you. One is the guest network. You will be able to set up guest network for everyone else. So once you enable this, for example, I already made one for this for the purpose of this video. So you can put an SSID, or you could just use WPA as a personal, so that you'll be able to create a password for them, or if you wanted to do it as an open network, you can do so also. But the best part here is you can make the access time limited. So for example, you're going to make it an hour and 30 minutes. So once you apply this up, the 1 hour and 30 minutes will start running. So after 1 hour and 30 minutes, the guest network will automatically turn itself off. But I suggest also you also need to enable the Mak filter. I'll tell you in a moment why. Because in the wireless network wherein you'll be able to do a Mak filter, wherein if you enable this and put the setting to like a reject, you'll be able to make a blacklist of everyone you don't want to be in your network. So for example, I'm going to use this iPad of mine, and all I have to do is just to add that up and apply. The moment I apply, this IP address or my iPad will no longer be recognized by the network. I want to talk about this traffic manager, wherein you can set this QoS to smart mode, or you can configure it yourself. So first thing I want you to do is, or I suggest you to do, is just to define the priorities. So set this to like something like this. You can copy my setup if you want to, so that you will be able to control the users. So let's go to this user defined roles, and if you put their source IP or their MAC address, you will be able to control their internet speed. For example, I want to control this guy's internet speed. I can set it to the lowest and add it in that way and apply. Once I apply it, this will have a limited speed of upload or download. And as most router features have, we always have this parental control. So if you put that on, you'll be able to control your kids or the children inside your house to have a limited time. So all you have to do is to put their name there and place the ad, and you go and press apply. Now this will take a little time before it loads, so that you'll be able to edit those time things, or how are you going to like put some time limit over their internet access. So for example, you set up their time management over here. So this one means allow and this one means deny. So you can just set these things up and apply it according to your preference. So at the moment, I'm going to remove this because that's my iPad, okay? And let's just turn it off because I won't be needing it at the moment. Second to the last part of the general section, key features, is the USB application. So just go through that. But at the moment, I don't have the USB or printer or whatever, so I won't be able to show this to you. And the last one is the iCloud, wherein if you have a cloud on your router, connected to your router, you'll be able to access them. You can turn this on and off. Of course, we also have this apps in your Android or your Apple, so whatever. I've said earlier, this router has 3 operation mode that can be changed. So you can use it as a common router, or a repeater, or an access point. And we also have this advanced part wherein there's a lot of things going on here, and I cannot go through them all in this video. But if you want to go into details with all of these things, let me know down in the comment section below. Once again guys, don't forget to toss me a like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.